Hi guys, this is the power of half an hour. What is the power of half an hour, you might ask? Let me explain. Well, I went on a skateboard session the other day and it was terrible. Just a flat ground session, and I realised that I have seriously neglected my flat ground skating. I've been improving on transition and on my rail, but the flat ground has gone downhill big time. So I needed a way to get my flat ground back up to speed, get the basic tricks back to where they should be, because they're just not at the minute. And what I come up with was the power of half an hour. I don't want to just do flat ground skating and take away from the other skating I'm already doing. I wanted to add it on top of what I'm already doing. So the only way to do this was to squeeze in half an hour before work one morning, and with it being flat ground I could go to the undercover car park even if it's wet, to at least do this once a week. So the plan is once a week just to get out and concentrate on 6 tricks, which the 6 tricks I'm going to concentrate on are the ollie, the front side shove it, the back side shove it, the front side 180, the half cab, and the fakie shove it. It's the half cab and the fakie shove it I'm pretty solid on anyway, but the others I want to try and improve on. But as I said, I don't have much time, so half an hour was the idea before work, and that's where the power of half an hour comes from. Because I think if you just skate for half an hour once a week doing the same tricks, eventually you're going to get better. And hopefully I do, because otherwise what I'm saying right now is going to be a load of nonsense, and you'll come back in so many months' time and saying, "You're talking rubbish on this video because you still suck at the basic flat ground tricks." Hopefully that will not be the case. So anyway, the whole point of this and why I'm doing this, yes, the tricks you're going to see in a minute are not going to be entertaining. I wouldn't be surprised if you turn off the video and you stop after I've finished talking, and that is perfectly fine. Although I would like you to stay and watch it all, because it does help. But if you don't, at least just listen to this, because I think it would help any skater. It doesn't have to be the tricks I'm using, you can come up with your own 6 tricks. And the thing is, you'll do like 5 minutes of each trick. I probably won't do 5 minutes of each of these tricks, because the ollie, the half cab and the fakie shove it, I'm probably just going to do a couple of them and then move on. Most of my half an hour will be spent on the other 3 tricks, which are 3 tricks I need to try and get better. And the next point I want to say is that there's no warm up to this. You literally have half an hour. It's squeezing the session in when you can. If you've got time for a warm up, then there's no point in doing this. You go and you do your warm up, and the half an hour of power would be your warm up, and then you start your session. So this is literally when you've got no time and you just want to get a little skating. Pick a few tricks and just concentrate on them tricks constantly. Once you get more used to them, maybe throw another trick in there. That is what I plan to do. But I'm going to be skating every week and doing this, but I'm not going to show you guys video every week, because, as I've said, the footage you're going to see is not going to be entertaining. The whole point of this is just to get the point across. But when some things change, I will throw another half an hour of power video up there every now and again, so you can see the progress I make along the way, hopefully going up as I go. So anyway, I've explained what it is. I'm sure you're fed up of listening to me talk by now. So let's hit the footage. It's not going to be any more exciting than me talking, but here it is. The first ever half an hour of power. guys, this floor is not the best. There are cracks in there, as you can see. The worst thing about it is a bit a closed-in space as well. So it's not somewhere you can really go fast. It's not really somewhere you can go faster to avoid the cracks. It makes it a little bit more difficult, which doesn't help the fact I've been putting my flat ground off anyway, and it's down at critically low ability levels. But it is what it is. I've got to make with what I've got. I can't go anywhere else. It's been snowing again outside. The undercover car park I normally go to, because of the wind, the snow blew in. Luckily this is a bit raised, some steps to get into this area, so it is a little bit better. Anyway, not got time to ramble. I've got half an hour. Keep my tricks in. Try and keep talking to you guys all while I am skating. Because that way it gives you at least a little bit of entertainment. Because the skating ain't going to be entertaining, that's for sure. Again, a lovely crack. Do I dare try some form of 180? There you go, some form of 180. Now, here we go guys, let's try half. It is a list of tricks. That was god awful. That one wasn't too much better either. The lack of space does sort of get me a bit when it comes to the 180s. I do want to slightly go a little bit faster, but I can't. So the 180s, especially the half cabs, I'm not feeling and looking too great, but I'm not too concerned about that because my half cabs are usually okay, so it's not one of the main tricks I want to work on during this half an hour. The cracks. I think they're going to take the toll on me when I go for the regular front side 180s. That is for damn sure. The cracks do make it a little more difficult. This is not something I need right now because, as I stated earlier, I've been neglecting the flat ground big time and I'm struggling. these half cabs are soggy. Oh, dude! Half cab's usually one of the solid tricks. Just goes to show how much I have actually neglected a flat ground. I did say earlier that I wasn't going to focus too much on some of the tricks. One of the tricks I wasn't really going to focus on too much. But it appears I might have to take the full 5 minutes of trying to get a decent half cab. Which is pretty embarrassing to say the least, because half cabs, as I said, are one of the strongest tricks. Somewhat better. Do need to move on to the shove-its and the frontside 180, because they're going to be the ones I feel I'm going to struggle on the most. That'll do. As Shrek would say, that'll do, donkey. That'll do. On now to a regular shove-it, which I'm definitely not thinking I'm going to do good on, because I never do good on it. Even when I didn't neglect my flat ground, I didn't do good on it. It took me a while to usually get one, and I'd get one. Then it took me a while to get another one after that. It's not something I've ever had consistent. And knowing how there's cracks around to stop me, he's just playing on my mind that little bit more as well. Definitely need to do is bend my knees a little bit more. I do that with all my tricks, and usually the first time I bend my knees I usually land it, so let's see. Yes, I did say bend my knees. Clearly, there I did not. Well, the bending of the knees theory comes straight out the window. As well as bending the knees, you do actually have to make some form of shove, hence it being called a shove-it. If you don't, the board will not rotate. As I said though guys, this has come with no surprise to me. Struggling with this, I always struggle with this. And then, out of nowhere, I'll pull one out like that. Every now and again. And then it goes back to garbage. But that is really one of the main reasons I'm doing this, to get more consistent on my tricks. Will give me the power. I hope. Again, I would like to go a little faster, but due to limited space I have, it is a little difficult. Trick, considering how easy I find the fakey shove it. I think the fakey shove it is even easier than an ollie. I just so little effort. It comes to a regular shove it and contrasting difficulties. Very contrasting difficulties. If anyone's got any tips for me for these shove-its, please let me know in the comments below, guys, because that's if you're still watching. I wouldn't blame you for not watching, because it's not going to be the most entertaining video. If you are, please give me some tips. I surely need them. They wouldn't have been pretty, but it'd have been 2 in a row. Yeah, I didn't want to keep in mind though. Yeah, I know these are bad, but I have had no warm up. This is literally come straight out. A cold day. Bones are a bit stiff anyway. Not like I'm making excuses because, as I said, my shove-its are terrible anyway. But I just want you guys to know that it's not like you warm up first. The whole point of this exercise is to just squeeze in a quick little skate where and when you can. And that is what the point of this video is trying to explain. And if you do this at least once a week, you will improve over time. And hopefully, the more videos I do, you will see me improve over time. Otherwise, this video is just complete and utter nonsense, and yeah. So in the future, if in a year's time you've not seen any improvement on my flat ground, on these 6 tricks, come back to this video and say, you talk utter, total bollocks. Because that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to shut up and carry on skating. you go with a shove it, the easier it is to shove it around. I'm sure you guys already know that. Enough of the shove-its. I have to start trying the other tricks, otherwise I ain't going to get them all in. So I'm going to go for some stationary front shoves first, because it's been a while since I've done a front shove. I know I said I skated the other day, but I didn't actually do any front shoves. It's a trick I was semi-okay on once I'd warmed up, so it'd be interesting, considering I'm not exactly warmed up. I've only been skating for 15-20 minutes, how good my front shoves will be. Normally I wouldn't try these until like way later on into my session, so I just want to try some stationary ones first. And it looks like it's a good call to try some stationary ones first. More stationary on, guys. Oh, that wasn't very good, but I got bumped out on the board. So let's try some very, very slow moving ones. Which is not helping with the bumps, because the slower you go, the more you feel the bumps, and you bend down to do a trick and it just throws you completely off the balance. I'm not trying to land these, guys, just so you know these moving ones. Let's try and get a feel. Let the shove. This one. And get this one. Warn you guys how bad it was going to be at the start of the video, and I can only apologise, but needs must, and I do want to get this video out just for the idea, so you guys can do your own half an hour of power with your own tricks, and hopefully we'll all improve skateboarding together. tricks out of these last three. I must have been mistaken. I feel like I'm battling the floor as well as a trick, which is never good. I may do some 180 after this. Try some 180s and then come back to that if I have time. But in all honesty, I'm not looking forward to doing my 180s either, especially with the ground the way it is. And real confidence issues with ground. Yeah, I've got confidence issues with tricks I'm trying anyway, but with the ground as well. That extra va-va-voom. No, it has that extra bit of a thought into your head, and it's never good when you think too much about your skate tricks. I don't think these 180s are going to be rolling away because I can't get the speed in this small. But my 180s have been weak ever since like Halloween of 2019 when I did my ankle in, which was on a 180 off a curb, and my 180s have never been the same again. Doing never great then, I was building them up at that point to get them good. I went through a 180 off a curve, ankle went, and since then the fear of this trick, especially going fast, has been on my mind all the time. Luckily in here, I can't really do it too fast. So, added bonuses, added bonuses. Problem is, not being able to do it too fast means you're more likely to hit the raised paving stones that are in here. Oh dear. I took my eye off the ball on that one, guys. There's a bit of paper just blowing across and I just looked at it as I went to pop the trick. Didn't help, didn't help. Not do it on that line of paving stones, so just something about to pop, feel a bit of a doing the 180s coming from this way. For some reason, maybe it's just the way the floor is. Because just get a divot. Same divot. time's a charm. Really need to stop doing the 180s at that point. Well, that is a downside to doing slow 180s. You need smooth ground, you want to be able to roll away from them. Not really, it's not rough ground, but it's just uneven. And it is stopping me because I'm rolling dead slow. But at the same time, doing them a little bit slow is a good confidence builder. And that's what this is. Just a confidence builder for the session. One more 180, guys, and then I'll get back to some front shoot because I just feel like the session. Try and throw a sneaky one in. I'm very surprised I managed to land it first try. Nice. I've got to get a front shove now. Yes, I am pretty much stopped. I am stopped. I'm going to go for it in. Wonderful. I'm going to be incredibly disappointed if I don't land one of these. Incredibly. Sloppy ones. But what I did figure out is, which is another thing on this, is a lot about foot placement and getting my foot placement back, so I've not done them for a long time. I do have a funny foot placement on front shoves, where I'm pretty much off the board with my back foot and it's pointing back as if like, if it was to be my flicking foot, it would be like in a kickflip sort of position, up further off the board. That's what helps me get the front shoves. And I seem to have it too far on the board before. So now I've got it in the right place, hopefully I'll land another one. If I don't hit a crack in the floor. Or the board flips over for some strange reason. Typical, say one thing and something else happens. Well, last time guys, but I'm going to throw one last one in just to try and land a front shove. That is time for me to get going. Do want to finish in one lap. Front shove. It doesn't look like it is going to happen. I'm doing the foot placement of it to the extreme. extremes of overhanging of the back foot. All that stuff. Got both feet on. No. Particularly great. Oh, that was great. So there it is, guys. The half an hour of power, or the half an hour of pain, misery and grief. As it was in this session, but as I said, hopefully it will get better, the tricks will improve, and then I'll start to throw extra tricks in there and it'll become more like the half an hour of power with 10 tricks eventually. So I'm just going to keep with what we're doing now. Hopefully next time I do one of these videos you'll see improvement of some sort. There'll be something different at least anyway. Because, as I say at the beginning, I'm not going to show this every week because I'm pretty sure you guys do not want to see me struggling with basic tricks every single week. So, hopefully this is going to help, guys, and if it does, please go and do it yourself. Pick your own 6 tricks, or even just 4, 2 tricks even, 15 minutes each trick. Just any trick and just concentrate on it for half an hour when you've got a little bit of spare time, nothing else to do. And I'm sure if you concentrated on just the 2 tricks or the 6 tricks as I'm doing, by a certain amount of time down the line, a couple of months, you will see massive improvement. I am pretty sure of it. And to back it up, you're going to see videos on here of me improving. Fingers crossed. Anyway, guys, enough rambling. I've rambled enough at the beginning of the video. I'm not going to do it now. So, if you've got anything to say, any tricks you guys want to do, put it in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Laters, guys.